guys, and welcome to a new convention vlog. We are going to J-popcon today. But why, oh why, did it start snowing today? We have a 4 hours drive. I hope we're not gonna be delayed because of this. Hello! So we are on our way to Sjælland. We are on the Storebæltsbro now. That's all. Bye. And with that, we went off to J-popcon. We had a very uneventful 3.5 hours drive to Copenhagen and arrived on Thursday evening in our hotel, which was super convenient and right across the convention, but it was tiny. So this is our booth at the moment. We got 2 tables. We currently have this really big banner in front of us. I swear to God, I'm the most unlucky person ever when it comes to placements, but they're trying to move it. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's go. So we got a lot of our stuff inside already, which was really nice. They helped us and gave us like one of those little carts, which was super convenient because otherwise it would have been quite a trip. We're starting with the setup now. I'm gonna take a small break though and have a coffee and some breakfast. On Friday morning, we were allowed to start with our setup, and the convention itself would start at 4 p.m. and would go on to 10 p.m. at night. So we had a total of 6 hours for the setup, which I thought was amazing. But it turned out that we actually needed those full 6 hours to be fully done with the setup. This is due to parking not being available right in front of the convention, and we had to park in a parking house nearby and then haul everything up the stairs or through the elevator of the parking house and then into the convention center. I'm gonna talk about this specific parking house one more time later because I have a lot to say about parking in Copenhagen. After struggling with the setup for the roof of my booth, which to be fair is always a little bit finicky, we actually ended up with a really beautiful setup. As mentioned in last week's vlog, I tried something new with the grid wall on one side, where all my shoulder bags and mini bags are placed in front of and my charms are attached to. Let me in! I always struggle with corner booths, but this one turned out really pretty and I think we utilized the space as much as possible. I was hoping for us to actually be able to take a little bit of a break between the setup and the start of the convention, but because it actually took us so long to get everything ready, the convention was already starting by the time that we were done. So this is what our little prison looks like from behind the scenes. We actually have quite a lot of leg room. So we then went through another 6 hours of convention and had finally the day off at 10 p.m. in the evening. So yeah, this ended up being a fully 12 hours work day and my feet hurt a lot in the evening. Day 2 from the J-popcon Convention. I'm rocking my blanket hoodie today. We also managed to set up this beautiful BunBun blanket in the same design. We didn't have time to do this yesterday. This is currently what it looks like. We do have our blanket set up here, and I even had enough space in my car to bring my little display. We have the plushies and then also my new mouse pads. They are with me. We have some of the socks. They go really well. We have some postcards here and there. Our gacha buns, those are going really well. We have some stickers here and then some enamel pins here. And then if we go around, we brought our bags. We tried something new with the grid wall, as I mentioned in last week's vlog. And honestly, I think this looks so cute and it's really great because we can still see this side from the other side. So nobody really can steal anything or just take something without us noticing. And if somebody wants any of the charms, we can see from the other side what they are pointing at. Then we have sticker sheets over here. And all of my prints that I put up here. And then you can see the blanket one more time. And then our social media, follow me if you don't do it already. That's what the booth looks like. And then also our fluffy tote bag, which hasn't sold yet at all. So let's see if we can get rid of at least one this weekend. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. And we have the same space as we had last year. And last year we didn't make use of it very well. So this year it looks a lot bigger and better. So I'm really happy about that. Day 2 was the main day at the convention and it was going to be from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So another 12 hours convention day. While my helper Nina was taking care of some of the sales, I actually had time to have a look around in the artist alley and also the vendors hall. This one's so cute! Which are placed separately, but they are all in the same building. It was nice to see a lot of familiar faces from last year or from other conventions, but also check out new artists and small business owners in the artist alley. So Saturday was definitely a long one, and I'm gonna touch on the opening hours one more time later. But I just want to say that I talked to a few vendors and artists who also had a pro booth like me, and the 12-hour days are just not it. It started snowing. Why? Why did it start snowing? It's so cold. We are actually obligated to stay the full 12 hours and are not allowed to close up before then. As far as I know, normal artists with a standard table or half-size table are allowed to open and close whenever they want and make their own hours. But no matter what, I had never heard of 12-hour convention days, and I think it's insane. It actually started to quiet down a lot around 8 p.m. and we were allowed to leave at 9 p.m., which is still an hour earlier than we thought we would. And then there was day 3, the final day. We started at 10 a.m. and went until 5 p.m. Honestly, one of my favorite things about J-popcon is probably the people. Like, everyone is so great. This is definitely where the convention shines. The helpers at the convention are always super friendly. They do bring out drinks, water, tea and coffee to you at least once or twice a day. They try to be very helpful with all the questions that you have. And I think there's just always a really positive atmosphere. And as for customers and visitors, same goes for them. Danish people are just so lovely. They're always so warm and welcoming. Also, everyone is willing to speak English to you. This is the one I got. This is definitely where Scandinavia shines. Everyone is just so perfect at speaking the language. My helper doesn't speak Danish, and we had multiple times where she had to ask even small children to please speak English to her. And let's just say they were like between the ages of 8 and 12 years old, and they just automatically switched to perfect English to talk to her. So if you're ever thinking about attending J-popcon as a visitor or as an artist and you don't speak Danish, don't fret, because everyone is amazing at English. I honestly had so many lovely conversations both with customers and visitors and also fellow artists. In general, J-popcon always feels like a big gathering of like-minded people. I mean, exactly how conventions should be. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's not too crowded, and everyone is in a good mood. And I think this is actually what every convention strives to be. So after the end of the convention at 5 p.m, we actually only had 2 hours for takedown, so everyone needed to be out at 7 p.m. sharp. We were luckily allowed to actually get our car out of the parking lot and then drive closer to the convention for takedown, which was extremely helpful. Otherwise, I don't think we would have been able to get it done in 2 hours. After takedown, we got some well-deserved rest, and we also went out for dinner with a few artist friends, Muna's Art, Sumi and hehe. We stayed another night and went home again the next day. Another 4 hours drive, very uneventful, nothing was happening. The weather was nice though, finally, but it was still extremely cold. I'm in my little corner and home from the J-popcon convention, and I want to give a little bit of a review and feedback, and then afterwards I want to do my convention haul. So I already touched on the positives in the clips you've seen before and how the convention was overall. However, I also want to touch on a few more negative things. I already made a video about the J-popcon convention last year, and I was highly recommending the convention to everyone. This has kinda changed a little bit, and this is due to them raising their table prices. So this discussion is a bigger one that has been going on over the past, I would say, year or so for a lot of convention artists. with the table prices becoming more expensive without you getting anything in return as an artist. The prices for this year's J-popcon Convention table almost doubled for me. Last year I paid somewhere around 500 euros for my pro booth, which is 3 times 3 meters. This year I got the same space, but the table price was 1,000 euros. I did, however, get a discount because they re-invited me and I've already been last year, so I only paid 800. However, I know that some other artists that had a pro booth did pay 1,000 euros. They also have vendor booths and standard artist alley table and half-sized artist alley tables. But a vendor booth actually did cost less than a pro booth, even though it had the same amount of space as far as I know. So last year in that price was also included 2 tables and a food voucher for you and your helper on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. This year we also got the food voucher at least on Saturday and Sunday. We didn't get it on Friday and I'm not 100% sure why not. We were initially not supposed to get the tables, which is very interesting when you double the prices but then takes something away from it. I only found out about the whole table debacle because some other artists told me about it who signed up for a pro booth and were informed that no tables are included in the prices. They went back on this later and said they had like additional tables so we could at least everyone get 2, which we also did get last year, but I still think it's weird that the prices are so much higher, but you also don't want to at least give us the same value as the year before. Also had 1,000 euros more in expenses. And that's already due to the table being pricier than it was last year, but then I also had an insane parking fee. This is obviously not the convention's fault itself, but it shows how inaccessible it is to actually attend this convention with a car. There's no free parking anywhere near the convention, and the organizers do also not provide any type of parking ticket. In general, Copenhagen is a very expensive city. Cost of living is very high in Denmark. I get that. I also think about that before attending the convention. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from. I'm gonna get over there now and film my convention haul for you. Let's go. So this haul will be a little bit all over the place, but make sure to also check out the description below because all artists are tagged there one more time. So first off, I bought something from Nikki Smits, this cute print. I also got socks from her. They are from my son. And then also this cool t-shirt with this axolotl design. Next up, we got stuff from Mavlis. So many cute little stickers. I love the bunny one. Thank you so much for them. I love them a lot. Also got this cute bunny pin. It's an acrylic pin, which I never had one before. Here is another one of their pins, a little bunny with a chainsaw. They also gave me a freebie keychain. Look at him. Next up we have Birdie Tom, and I got this super cute doggo postcard. I also got it as a sticker sheet, and also these adorable hamsters or guinea pigs. A hat, which is also for my son. He loves it a lot. And then we also got another pair of socks for my son with these super cute birds on them. Then I also got this super cute, adorable bunny clip. I use it to close the packaging of my bread so it doesn't go stale. And then lastly, we got this super amazing handmade mug from them. I love this one so much. Next up, we have Mint and Apple. I got this super cute print. Then we also got this cute wooden pin with a bunny. Spoiler alert, everything is kind of bunny themed. Bunny hair clips, which I'm very excited to start using. Then I also got a bunny hair tie, and then I got a bunch of stickers from them. Me, also me. And lastly, I got this bunny washi tape. We got this Reki print from Bixie Mart. They do make a lot of cat art. It's It's a cafe. I want to hang it in my room. And then we also again got a bunch of stickers. Next up, we got Jazz Was Here. And we have these two cute prints. I had a third one with a capybara, but that one was for my helper. One Gimme Trash glitter sticker and this cute froggy in a jar enamel pin. Next up we have Setsu the hyena. These ones were all gifted to me by them, but I ended up paying for it anyway. So I got these 3 super cute prints and then I got a bunch of their stickers. They gave me way more than I expected. Now I feel bad. We're not fully done yet, but slowly coming to the end. I bought these 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cat stickers. They are for one of my friends who really loves Yu-Gi-Oh! And they are made by Yumivic. Next we have the Art of Zodosh, and this one was gifted to me. Thank you very much. It's a sticker sheet with bunnies. But then I also bought from them. They were my booth neighbors and they were super sweet. First of all, we got these dinosaur stickers. We got this Bumble Capybara charm. Did I buy this or did they just gift this to me? I also bought this super cute sticker and then this sticker and this one as well. I also got their whale shark enamel pin and their sticker book. And then lastly, we are basically done. I got these 2 crocheted bunnies. Look at them. And this bunny, we called him Bob for Bob the Bunporter. And look at his butt cheeks. It's so adorable. These were made by Doki Doki, I think. This is the end of the convention vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope I see you for next week's studio vlog. Goodbye.